for that. The days are long up there. I try to get started about 8 or 8:15 in the morning, and we usually do not leave the office before 8:39, something like that at night. I try to return some of my calls back home to Mississippi after we vote, and many times we vote until 7 p.m. or so. I do have a little apartment on a personal note. I have a little apartment that's 4 blocks away. Ironically, the gentleman who is my landlord graduated from Tupelo High School. Just on a personal note, his name is Neil Gregory, in case any of you know him. He's a super guy, and his wife, very sweet people. And they had a basement apartment they converted, and I rent that. I'm looking forward to the next 28 days. Y'all know this already. I love to campaign. I love to meet people. Nobody will work any harder than I will. No one worked any harder than I did since I announced in January, and no one will work any harder than I will between now and November the 4th. I've always said I thought I was a good fit for North Mississippi at this time. There may have been another time in history I would not have been a good fit. And there may be a time in the future that I'm not a good fit. But I think in 2008, nobody understands North Mississippians any better than I do. And it's easy when times are tough. And let me tell you something, folks. We're in tough times. If y'all don't believe we're in tough times, then you're living under a tent. We're in tough times. And nobody has to tell me about tough times. You know, Lord, once I saw it, I said this before, no one can tell you what the Grand Canyon looks like. You have to see it. I'd seen pictures of it all my life until I was standing on that bluff, looking across that massive hole in the earth. No one can tell you what the Grand Canyon looks like, and nobody can tell you about tough times unless they've experienced them. I've experienced them. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to live from paycheck to paycheck. As a child, I know what it's like to save drink bottles and sell them. I've done that. I've worked using a Kaiser blade and post hole diggers. I worked 12-hour shifts, and I went to junior college. I got my real estate license so I could put myself through school because I had to. Because I didn't have an opportunity for a golden parachute, Patsy. There wasn't even a parachute, much less a golden parachute. So I guess that's why the folks on Wall Street didn't find a lot of sympathy from me. I believe in helping people who help themselves. I helped myself, and North Mississippi helped me. I'll close my opening remarks just by saying this. Everywhere I go, I tell people, I am so proud of the Mississippi Community College system. I love it. If it had a cheerleading squad, I'd want to be the head cheerleader. I believe in the Mississippi Community College system as strong as I believe in anything in this world. That 2 years that I was at Northeast, I cannot tell you how it set me on the path for a better life. It gave me an opportunity. I'm grateful to the University of Mississippi. I love Ole Miss. I don't make any bones about it. But even more than that, I love the Mississippi Community College system. And that system will never have a better friend than Travis Childers, from the Tennessee state line to the Gulf of Mexico and from the Mississippi River to the Alabama line. It will never have a better friend than Travis Childers. I'm always going to stand up for it. I'm always going to stand up for working families in North Mississippi, even when it sometimes may not be real popular. Working people is to get the job done. Those people that got up this morning at 4:30 so they could grab a biscuit at some little convenience store or restaurant and get to a construction site at 6 o'clock, waiting on the sun to come up so they could start to work. And for that woman that got up and cooked those biscuits at 4:30 this morning, and for those nurses who came in at 7 or 11 last night and didn't get off to 7 this morning, those people who went to those factories this morning all around us out here and got there at 7 and stay until 3 or stay until 7 tonight, those are the people that I'm working for. Those are the people I'm always going to work for. And at such time those people get tired of me, they'll let me know. I hope I learn before then. I hope I have the good judgment to know when they're tired of me. But until then, they've got one friend in Congress, as long as I'm there.